Shelley Metje. Michelle, we wanted her to come at the last meeting, and she just had a conflict and couldn't. But she founded Corey's Network. She's the co-founder of that and president. And her son, Corey, was a homicide victim. And through her grief, she managed to put this organization together that helps the families of other homicide victims in Kansas City. And unfortunately, of course, there are way too many of them. But Michelle was kind enough to come back out here tonight to let her know about what her organization is doing, and also to kind of express to you what families go through when they have homicide in the family. Unfortunately, I'm in that situation too, and I greatly appreciate Michelle's work and strength. So Michelle, why don't you come on up, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. I've been asked to talk about two different subjects. So I'm going to wear my mom hat here, and then I'll walk over there and put on my president hat. The last normal thing I ever did was go to bed July 26, 2013, in my husband's arms. After that, there has never been a normal day for me. At 2 o'clock in the morning, my son, his younger brother, Corey's younger brother, came running down the stairs and said, "Mom, there's something wrong with Corey. You need to get upstairs." I got upstairs in time to catch him falling as he died. I got him to come back by telling him, "Damn it, you can't do this to me." And he took a deep breath, and when he did, I saw the cut in his stomach. Somebody had put a knife, not just to the back of my son's neck, but gouged the hole on the side, and then took the knife and put it in through the back, and it came out the front. I never saw the back. I only saw the front. I didn't know that for years. But I'm telling you this because he was just walking home from Quick Trip. Many of you may remember him as a kid who was just walking home from Quick Trip. And he wanted to live so badly that he actually came all the way home from 2 blocks away and lost 2.5 liters of blood in his stomach so that he could be with me and his brother when he died. Now, the reason that this story is important is because I have not told all the details to the media because we were waiting for someone to be put in jail. It took 3.5 years before they finally asked the man that I told them on the very first night if he did the murder. I said, "A man named Cody has been hassling my son." And the detective looked at me and said, "Cody's not enough. I need to know the whole name, where I can't do anything with that." So as a mother, I got a hold of my son's ex-wife and said, "You need to find out what Cody's full name is." And not only did she give me his full name, she got his phone number, his address, and where he worked. And we gave all of that to the detectives, and the detectives still said, "We don't have enough to go on." What's really tragic about this is because no one moved on that particular thing, on that particular item. Cody was allowed, his name is John Dakota Seeger. He was allowed to also, during the 3.5 years, he was allowed to, number one, go into an elderly man's home, steal his valuables, tear a colostomy bag off his leg, and to wipe manure all over the walls. The next thing that he was able to do, and he got probation for that. Okay, the next one that he went into was when he stole a vehicle, drove around the inside of a dealership and did $40,000 worth of damage. That's what he got for that. Probation. Then the third time that he got picked up, and each of these being heinous crimes in my mind. Okay, the third time he hit a woman so hard she was ejected from her van onto his hood, and he drove off and left her on the ground. That he got a 5-year sentence, somehow brought down to 120-day drug rehab. And when he was brought down to 120-day drug rehab, he got out, he's on parole, and that's when the police picked him up in a stolen vehicle in a high-speed pursuit, felon in possession of a sawed-off shotgun. You all know there's only one reason you have a sawed-off shotgun. It's not because it's cool to have. That's when the police finally said, "Oh, by the way, did you kill Corey?" And he said, "Yes." 3.5 years for them to ask that one question. And all those people hurt. What we need to be doing is making sure that people pay for this immediately. And not just that, I found out later Cody was the bully at Truman High School while he was there. So when we look at these bullies in our high schools, I've heard of a lot of educators in this room, and I will tell you right now, I have 31 years in social work, 10 of which was in the Kansas City, Missouri School District. And that was over the truancy and dropout department. So I know about bullies. I know about all of the different issues that you have to deal with in your school. But we need to not just say, how does somebody being bullied escape it? We need to teach them how to stop bullying before they become a sociopath like Cody. That's what we need. We need to find a way to stop them when they're younger. So now I'm going to put on my other side of my information. Now that you know the story of Corey, I want you to know I came out of the hospital room and I looked at the nurse there and I said, "Where's my victim's advocate?" And she said, "I'm sorry, honey, you're not going to get one." And I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You don't get one because our police department doesn't have one, and until you actually have yours solved, no one is going to come to your aid until you get it in Jackson County." I've been in social work at that point 25 years. You know that ticked me off. Okay? Don't tell me I'm not going to get somebody. So what I ended up doing is I pulled my sources because I'd been in front of the media. I had been part of the social service system. I knew where I could turn for different things. My family came together. They paid for Corey's funeral because how many of you have bought your children life insurance and they're 22 already? I don't see a hand. One hand, two hands. Because we don't expect our children to die. Because they're not supposed to die. Right? But it happens. It happens in every city in the Kansas City metropolitan area. Nowhere is safe. So, my husband and I had to look at it and we had to say, "You've got all this experience in social work. You've been working with truants, you've been working with dropouts, you've been working with gangbangers, you've been working with kids from Hilltop." I don't know if y'all know what Hilltop is. I know the police do. But Hilltop is a correctional facility for educated youth. I was program manager there. I teach officers for abused and battered women. So, what did I just say to you? That I had worked with every single person who would have heard about depression. So we took all that knowledge, and what we did is we came up with the program. And our mission is to provide immediate support and advocacy to surviving victims of homicide, to include counseling, referrals. We have the ability to help them understand the investigation. We have the ability to help them understand the court process. And one of the biggest things that we have done is we've helped pay for 200 funerals. Now, we don't do this alone. We don't do my sister from another mister.
She spoke at our last meeting.
Yes. But she's a wonderful woman, and she's gone through quite a bit of the same things that I've gone through, and her son's murder is still not solved. But she still got out there about the exact same time that we did. And we hooked arms. And we said, we're going to fight this together. So if you call me, I immediately send a referral to Mama on a Mission. Then I hooked arms with the guy, Damon Daniel, from Anaheim. you provide services we can't provide. Let's take Elizabeth. So now we've got two people hooked in. Then we have parents of murdered children, Flow, Healing Pathways, Justice for Destiny. And what we do, if you go on our website and you type in everything, and at the very bottom it says, do we have your permission to share your information? If you push yes, then it not only goes to every single one of our board members so that we can vote as to whether or not we're able to donate, it also goes to all of those other programs I just named, making it so that the victim doesn't have to go door to door to door to try and get help. The help comes to them. That's what it needs to be. The help comes to them. We have helped 220 families. The other 20 families we may not have given any money to, but we run every Monday. We have a workshop, and the workshop, what we talk about is exactly what I said. How do you get to the different services you're going to need? How are you going to understand the investigation? How do you deal with the media so that you know what your rights are? How do you deal with the court process? And then how do you deal with moving forward? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there is no moving on. There is no such thing as closure. What there is hooking up with other people and trying to make it so that nobody falls through the cracks. And I've heard a lot of speeches about how we need to be able to come together, how we need to come together as a community. But we're already doing it. We're already doing it. We have more people. I want to connect with the people from Ruskin. My mom graduated from Ruskin. They're in the tornado. I don't even know about the tornado. Okay, my mom and my grandmother taught there during that tornado. So, but I would love, because we are also the only program that knows no boundaries. We will go to Kansas, we'll go to Missouri, we have gone to Topeka, we've gone to Florence, we've gone to Texas, we have gone, believe it or not, Texas, because someone's child got murdered up here. We paid for the airplane ticket for her to come to the visitation. Okay? So when you start thinking about these different things, we are having an outreach that's impacting people on a very dramatic way. And I will tell you now, this young man, also donated $5 save 5 lives, give sight to people, and get your own out of it. And now, he's not only done that, he's helped 220 just like that. To heal and to live in and to live through the worst day of their life. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, I'm open.
Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate it, and appreciate your strength and the service you and your organization are providing. And I wanted to make sure I did officials for Michelle's story, because since we were able to get more funding from the city of Kansas City to increase the reward for anonymous tips that lead to an arrest or filing charges in a homicide in Kansas City, and it used to be just $2,000 just back in a few years ago. Then we got up to 5, and then 10, and now 25, like Omaha has. And I've heard some people say, well, that's fine. It's good to get these guys arrested. We need to do things to prevent crime and prevent homicides too, which I agree with. But her story shows you that getting these repeat violent offenders off the street does prevent homicides and other violent crime. Because just in her case alone, 3 people violently assaulted and one almost killed by this guy that killed her son. So we put these repeat violent offenders where they can't hurt anybody anymore, it does prevent homicides. And as the Tampa Bay study showed, in that city, 6%, not 60, 6% of their violent offenders committed 60% of their violent crimes. So it's a relatively small group of people here in Kansas City that have unleashed this reign of terror on our city.